Hi, we continue with a new video with vectors. The exercise is number 5 on page 162 and is related to the scalar product again. The exercise says, knowing that a vector u has as magnitude number 3 and the vector v has as magnitude number 5, and knowing that the cosine of the angle that u and v form is 120 degrees, calculate a. the scalar product of u and the addition of v plus u, and second, b. the scalar product of v with the difference between v and u. To solve the two questions, we are going to apply properties of the scalar product. In concrete, in this exercise, we are going to apply the distributive law of the product of the scalar product with relation to the addition and the difference. So we start with A. The property says that if you multiply in an scalar way a vector u by the addition of two vectors, in this case v plus u, the result is equal to the scalar product of the element outside, that is u, and the first element of the parenthesis, that is v, plus the element that is outside, that is u, times, in a scalar way, by the second element of the parenthesis, that is u again. Here, in this moment, to solve the first scalar product, we apply the definition of the scalar product. And to solve the second scalar product, we use the property that says that when you multiply in an scalar way a vector by itself, we obtain the square of its magnitude. So we have the magnitude of u times the magnitude of v times the cosine of the angle that u and v makes, plus the square of the magnitude of u. Replacing the data in the formula, we have 3 times 5 times the cosine of 120 degrees plus the square of number 3. 15 times the cosine of 180 degrees. We know that 180 degrees is situated in the second quadrant, so the cosine of this angle is negative and is related with the angle 60 degrees of the first quadrant, because 120 degrees can be written as 180 minus 60. The cosine of 60 is 1/2, so we put minus 1/2, plus number 9. Operating minus 15 halves plus 9 using the common denominator, we finally have minus 15 plus 18 as numerator, so the result is 3/2. We solve the second exercise, B. In this case, we multiply in an scalar way the vector v with the difference between v and u. Using again the distributive law, we have that this product is the scalar product of v times itself minus the scalar product of v times u. The first element of the difference is again the magnitude of v squared, because you know that applying the definition, this scalar product is the magnitude of v times the magnitude of v times the cosine of the angle that v formed with itself. This cosine is 1 because the angle is 0 degrees. Finally, we have the square of the magnitude of v minus the second product, the second scalar product, using the commutative law is the same as the scalar product of u and v. It doesn't matter the order when you multiply in a scalar way. So we put the scalar product of u and v. And finally, we substitute all the data, having a square of 5 minus this result that is down here in the exercise letter A. So we put, because it's negative, minus 15 halves, at the end 25 plus 15 halves. Adding these two numbers, we obtain 50 plus 15 divided by 2, that is 65 divided by 2. And this is the solution of the second exercise. I see you on Tuesday. I hope you understand better the exercise well, and thank you very much for your attention. See you.